which is not a band, is Jaxon Curry performing his stand-up routine senior year.
Hello everybody, I'm Jaxon Curry. You might know me from the past hour. Yes. In regards to what Alex said earlier, you are on 9:30 front of the parking lot, bring your friends, I accept the challenge. Thank you. The thing is, I have been doing this high school and a little bit of music, middle school, 5 years. I knew someone was gonna come around eventually. You really think I haven't been training? Get ready. You are not gonna die in a car crash. It will be Alright, throw in my co-host, let's get into it now. Alright, yes, it is true. I am a senior. I feel like you can pick up on it a little bit. I don't have that same spring in my step that I used to. That is the only stunt we are doing tonight. But you can tell. You can see it in my eyes, can't you? Like, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. What's your name? Mariah, look into my eyes and tell me I haven't seen the 4 years of horror that high school holds. You think I have? Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been going here 4 years. I still have not found the man selling cotton candy in the bathrooms. But I smell it. If you did not get that joke, ask your kid on the drive home. It will be a fun conversation, I guarantee it. Senior year. I know that it is the only thing you're allowed to talk to now that I'm a senior, but no, I do not want to talk about college. And when people ask me about it, part of me just wants to answer it as honestly as possible. Like when people ask me, Jaxon, what's next for you? What are your next steps? What are you doing? What do you got planned? I just want to pause and go, well, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think what's best for me is probably make a sandwich. I'm pretty hungry. If there's room, sneak in a nap. As you can see, I have a pretty bright future ahead of me. Got going. Being a senior, it's just strange, right? Because I'm old, but only in this building. Everywhere else, I'm just a kid still, right? But in here, when people find out I'm a senior, when the underclassmen find out I'm a senior, I'm ancient. I've seen empires crumble to dust, friend groups rise and fall. I was there for the birth of TikTok. Back when it was Musical.ly. If you don't know that, I don't want to know. And it's odd. And it's only in this building, only in the high school. Everywhere else, I'm just kind of a tall child who can vote. But high school, it's just kind of strange like that. There's nothing else like it. There's nowhere else where you get such a broad mix of people in the same building every single day. And like in any given class, I can have someone on my right they're studying hard, they want to get into Harvard. They want to get into a fancy pants school like that. They're trying to get into Harvard. And yes, because I called it a fancy pants school, I feel like you can kind of pick up, it's not really where we're going with me. But that's not the point. The point is he is smart. And on my left is someone who will drop out when the cafeteria stops offering Bosco sticks. You just get a spectrum like that. That's all I know. Some of my classmates I do like to talk to. Yeah, there's nothing else like it. And like any given conversation, I can be talking with someone, the first person will be telling me about their fancy new internship at Pfizer, which, by the way, don't tell me about that. I've been pretending to care for 4 years. Nerd. And then the next person I talk to would be giving me an update on how the cows are doing, which, yes, do tell me that. Let me know how those guys are doing. If you have animals, see me after the show. What are they up to? What shenanigans have they been getting up to? And there's nothing else like it. Like, could you imagine Like an office job being like that? With such a mix? Like the hiring manager comes in and he's like, all right, here's who I'm thinking of for the new positions. First person, top NASA scientist, real nerd type. Yeah, that's right. I'll call NASA nerds. I'll take them down a peg like that. They've been riding the high of the moon landing for what, 70 years? Get new material. Here, Paul, we'll put NASA in its place. And you know, that other person who I'm considering for the position is, I was thinking we could get someone who, like, hides in the bathroom all hour sniffing glue, yeah? Which is no disrespect to them. I enjoy an Elmer's session as much as the next person. You can work with my teachers. No, you did not just hear me say that. And moving on. Now, it being my senior year, I've taken the opportunity to reflect on my many wonderful years of public education. And one or two things I've gone, that was a bit odd. For example, I believe in elementary school, for a period of time, I was being enrolled in mime classes. Yes, M-I-M-E, I'm stuck in a box, mime. Indoctrinated and educated in a mime society. And yes, I did check with other people, and less people remembered this than I kind of hoped. I was really hoping that more people would remember this. Good. And it was every Thursday, which feels like a very mime kind of day, right? Yeah? Like if you walked up to me on the streets and you were like, Jaxon, what's the best day for miming? I would go, what? And then I'd go, probably Thursday. But that just might be my training kicking in. It was every Thursday, and they'd file us into the Spanish room. And I only mention that because it was not taught by the Spanish teacher. So I guess I can only imagine that every Thursday they would just storm in and they'd go, get out of here! We got important stuff to pretend to do. Gotta teach these kids how to grease paint. That's a mime thing if you never took mime classes as a kid. I pity you, but also envy. It's a complicated feeling. Now, there's nothing else like it, and yeah. Now, the thing is, I hope it was taught by a staff member, because I don't remember, and I hope it wasn't just someone who wandered in off the streets of Paw Paw and slammed their fist on the principal's desk and went, you need to hire me. Why? Because I'll teach your kids the skills they need to survive. 1 week with me and you will believe they're stuck in a box. That's because we actually do it. But no, I think it was taught by the staff. And you may wonder at this point, Jaxon, how did your parents feel about this? And I described their reaction as, Like, you know, they'd see me after school and they'd go like, oh, Jaxon, what'd you do at school today, buddy? Mime classes. Oh, okay. That's cool. What class is that? It's not art? Yeah, I bet. I remember when I was in art, we did stuff like cutting construction paper and gluing it. But, you know, you gotta keep with the times, I guess, yeah. Teach the kids the skills they need to survive. Is it too late to change school districts? Yes, it was. But in general, they were okay with it. They approved of the miming. They did make sure that it didn't come home with me, though. Like, I could mime at school all day long, but I still had to talk at home. Like, they pick me up from school and they go, Jaxon, tell us about your day today. No? Remember, gotta use your words. You can't just draw a tear on your face with grease paint. Okay, cool. Here's the therapy of the future. Alright. Oh, I'm just checking the watch I don't have, and I realize I'm already late for mime classes. Thank you, everybody, for either laughing or pretending to laugh. I have been Jaxon Curry, and I've gotta go.